They say you never really know yourself until you see what you do when no one's watching. I always thought that was just a saying, until my video doorbell started sending me notifications every night at exactly 3 a.m. At first, I assumed it was a glitch, but the footage was clear. There I was, barefoot, blank-faced, slipping out into the darkness. The strangest part? I had no memory of leaving, and every morning, I'd wake up shivering, my skin streaked with damp earth. I tried staying up to catch myself in the act. I'd sit on the couch, eyes glued to the clock, fighting off sleep. No matter how hard I tried, I'd always drift off. Then, like clockwork, I'd jolt awake at sunrise, hands caked in mud, with no clue what had happened. Reviewing the footage made my stomach twist. Each night, I headed in a different direction, sometimes pausing to stare into the inky blackness as if waiting for something, or someone, to arrive. Desperate, I set traps by the door and sprinkled flour on the floor, hoping to find some rational explanation. But every single morning, the traps were untouched, the flour unsmudged. It was as if I floated right through. One night, I noticed something new. Just before I vanished from view, I turned back toward the camera and smiled, a cold, knowing smile that made my blood run cold. I never remember doing that. Determined to break the cycle, I forced myself awake with alarms and caffeine, but at 2:59 a.m., my phone died, the lights flickered out, and my body moved on its own. Through the haze, I saw shapes waiting for me in the woods, shapes that looked almost human. As I joined their circle, their dirt-caked hands reached out, pulling me into the earth. In that final, suffocating moment, I realized I hadn't been leaving the house alone for weeks. I'd been leading them in.